In this lesson, I'll be discussing the design principle of alignment. Alignment is used to create a seamless visual connection between elements on your page. Alignment is what gives your text, your images, and other elements an ordered appearance on your page. Alignment is critical to giving your website that crisp, professional look. Let's get into the WebStarts page editor and see how we can use alignment to create a great looking web page.
Hi, and welcome to the 10 Principles of Design lesson number 3 on alignment. I've logged into my WebStarts account. If you haven't already created one, go to webstarts.com and click sign up. It's free. Once you've logged in, hover over the thumbnail to your website and click edit site. I'm going to create a new page by clicking file, new page. I'm going to make that new page as a blank page, and I'm going to call it alignment because that's the name of this lesson, and click create page. Soon after, the page editor will generate a new page called alignment. You can toggle between the pages that you've created up here in the top left. Alignment is all about the invisible lines that link your design elements together or keep them flowing together seamlessly. There are several features of WebStarts that will help you create alignment. For example, there are guidelines that you can turn on. There's element position, which I'm going to enable by clicking view and then making sure that that check mark is next to the element position. And what I'm going to do in this demonstration is I'm just going to add several elements to my page. I'm going to start with a paragraph of text. I'm going to drag that over here. I'm also going to add a shape by clicking add. I'm going to add a box to my page here. I'm going to add an icon. Let's see, let's find a good one to add. I'm just going to use this thumbs up. And I'm also going to add an image to my page. So I click add image. I'm going to use the image search, and then I'm just going to choose an image from a category. Let's see, I'm going to use this photo of this lady here and resize that so we have some room to work. And I'm going to show you how I can align these elements to create something that looks visually appealing. Let's go ahead and put a button in the mix there too. And we'll link that to the last lesson on proximity. All right, so now I have all these elements on my page, and what I want to do is I want to align these elements so that they look like they belong together. One thing I'm going to do is give myself a little bit more real estate by clicking that plus button. That's going to open it up so I have some more space to work with here. Now, here we go. I'm going to align these elements with each other, and I'm going to use these little pink guidelines and this position to determine where they should go on the page. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to put this image directly in the center of the page. I'm going to increase its size a little bit. So now you can see that the guideline has found the center of the page, and then I'm going to place the text likewise in the center of the page, and then I'm going to use the handles to align, and you can see I'm dragging the handles out so they align with the edges of that image, and that is how we use alignment in a way. One of the ways that we use alignment. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to resize this little icon, and I'm going to place that over the image itself, and then I am going to use this box to create another element, but I'm going to align it up here with this image. Again, you can see that I'm using the pink guidelines to align this element so it's the same width as this section above. And then I'm also going to use this grab tool that pushes everything down the page just to create a little bit more white space or negative space on either side. We'll talk about negative space in a different lesson, but you can see here that I've aligned all of these elements, and as I've brought them in line, that's given them a much cleaner, more professional look. And it's not just a bunch of design elements disorganized all over the page. Now I can also do things by use these guidelines, and I can align them to the left. So I can bring my text, and I can bring my button, I can bring all these things over here, and I can use the guidelines to align them with each other. See how I aligned this button right here with this text to create a nice look right there. I can even take this and I can align it to the width of this section, and I can reduce the size. I can do things like change the color so it just acts as kind of a break in the flow of the design. I can push that down the page a little bit. But here you get an idea of how you can use alignment in WebStarts to create a great looking design. Well, I hope you enjoyed this lesson on alignment, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson, and I'll see you there.